Stronger batteries. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the May 1st, 2025 Accounts Payable Committee for the Lenawee County Board of Commissioners. I'll call this meeting to order and I would ask for approval of the minutes of April 17th, 2025.
I so move.
I'll support.
I have a motion by Commissioner Martis, supported by Administrator Murphy. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carried. Minutes are approved. Review and approve the account payable vouchers. We'll start out with the first run from 4/23/25.
I had only one question out of the entire run, and it's on page 7. Curious, it just caught my eye. We bought toners, or wait a minute, Palmyra Township toners for $167. And I'm just curious why Palmyra Township's involved in it.
So the printing and purchasing will purchase for different municipalities.
Got
and
it.
They cover that cost.
Okay, understood. Just struck me as curious is all.
You'll see a lot of theirs in there sometimes when, especially when a township's buying toilet paper or something. I had that question.
Okay, good.
I only had a couple on that run too. The first one I had, Paul, was on page 2 under building and grounds. I'm just curious as to what the human services building testing for $1,548 was for. Some sort of testing. What kind of?
That is a test on a boiler. I was not able to figure out what the
That's fine.
what the acronym is, or if it is an acronym, but it's specific testing for
Okay.
a boiler.
A test for the boiler. Okay, that's answers my question. I think that's the only one I had on that one. Let me go back and look here. Yep, that's the only one I had. So what was that one about? And we'll go to the run on.
If I can offer a comment, the CSD1 standard is produced by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and it verifies that all controls and safety devices on a boiler are installed and functioning correctly.
Okay. Thank you.
Now we can relax.
Okay, now we know. So now we're on the 4/29/25 run. Questions?
I see we made an installment payment to Robertson Research. What was the total going to be for this first?
The total for the first year, which is 2 cohorts, was around $45,000, somewhere in
that was
there.
My memory too.
And so while you're on that one, because I had that one too. So what, this is a down payment. We haven't started yet, have we?
We have started.
Oh, we have. Okay,
Mhm. The first cohort has started.
good.
Okay,
Excellent.
thank you. Page 2, I see, what's the nature of these chiller repairs and so forth? That looks like human services and traditional. It's like a little background on that.
The chiller had basically normal wear and tear from being out in the elements.
Okay.
Those had to be repaired. And so that was just one invoice billed in 2 parts.
Okay,
And they have since put in like a newer cover that'll help protect those from the elements a little
Got it.
better.
okay. Thank you. One that I'm not questioning but found curious is that recovery court, we're doing acupuncture on page 3.
Yes, I believe that is covered by a specific grant. I'm not sure if it is SAMHSA or another. But yes, it is one of the things that we offer to help people
Mhm.
with recovery.
with recovery.
And I just want to point out that the county ourselves, we are not performing the acupuncture.
You don't go over and do that?
I just wanted to make sure we had that clarification. This is one of the many contracts that they have with different types of therapy to help people that are in this particular court.
I mean, I can imagine a lot of things, but I can't picture Tim Meehan going
No.
over and doing acupuncture, I guess. And then I see $4,000 to Catholic Charities for services from the sobriety court. Is that like AA kinds of things, or what are they facilitating for us there? Do we
I
know?
believe they give us a few different kinds of services.
Okay.
I am not certain on the exact nature of it, but I do believe that would be likely.
Sure, okay.
It is another, no, this is a different specialty court, but it's another contract that is held where they're offering support services of varying natures
Good,
for those participants.
okay. I didn't have anything else. Jim probably does.
Page 2, I just got a couple. Page 2, Mead and Hunt, tree project homeowners meetings. That's for more than just the meetings, right? That's for settlements too?
That is not for settlements. That is a lump sum payment for some of the work that Mead and Hunt has been doing. Not just a meeting, but all the preparation, the talking to them,
Oh,
the coordinating of getting to a resolution for those easements. We have, as you're aware, the Board of Commissioners did agree to 5 easement agreements. Those are currently being set up for settlement. We have recently cut a check for each of those agreements. And so I am working with the title company right now. I'm hoping that those closings will be taking place next week.
perfect. And so, refresh my memory, is Mead and Hunt services partially covered by the government to the state or feds, or is that all us?
Oh, I gotta go back and look to see what that indicated. I know that I think that there's a portion of the engineering and stuff that is covered by either the bill funding or one of the other funds that we're gonna be able to get some reimbursement for, but I think that we are also obligated to a portion of that. So I need to go back and look and see what that separation is. But the airport does have, that fund does have an obligation, and that's where all of this funding is coming from right now. It's not coming from general fund.
Good, thank you.
And for the public's interest, the tree easements are being funded in large part by the state money. Am I correct in that?
Federal, actually,
money.
it comes through. So it'll be, reimbursement will be 90% federal, 5% state, and county will have 5%.
Thank you.
Mhm.
On that same page, Circuit Court, I see we reimbursed for some $51 worth of donuts.
Yes, this was for the jurors.
Jurors? Okay,
Yes.
keep the jurors happy. And those were my only ones on that run.
Notice I raised no objection to the county buying donuts at any point. They've made me the man I am today.
Oh, my. Okay, anybody else? Any other questions, comments? If not, a motion to pay the vouchers would be in order.
So move.
Support.
I have a motion by Commissioner Martis, supported by Administrator Murphy. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carried. Other business? The meeting that we're gonna have the last week of May, I will not be at. Okay, I have a foundation meeting in Chicago, so.
And I should mention our next meeting, which I believe is on the 15th,
I
I
think
think, 15th or 16th. I will not be here for that meeting, so Deputy Elliott will be here in my place.
You'll be here the 15th, but not 29th.
Correct.
Okay, and then,
And I will be not here on the 15th, but will be here on the 29th.
I'm gonna be gone over the 4th of July. Do we have a meeting on the 3rd of July? Does anybody know? Well, let me see. Do I have it on my calendar? I don't think so. Is it on the 10th? Yeah, it's the 3rd. We're clear.
Okay.
So I won't have anything there.
Okay, any other business? We have no public here for public comment. Unless anybody else would like to comment? Hearing none, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So I so move.
Support?
Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Martis, supported by Administrator Murphy. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. We are adjourned.